Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. This is Jean here, coming to you live from Vancouver. Okay, we are doing our live stream every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I know all of you guys have been waiting for me for some time. I'm a bit late today. My camera decided to not work again for some reason. Last night was full moon, so maybe blaming on the full moon that it's affecting the technology. So if my camera quality today is a little bit off, I apologize. I just thought, you know what, I just have to go live. I can't keep fixing the camera. A lot of you guys are waiting, and also today's information is actually very valuable. So I just want to jump in here and say hi to you guys, and also to basically share with you guys what are the habits that can actually destroy your body confidence while you're on Herbalife. Yes, this is actually one of my favorite topics, doing Herbalife and body confidence together. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you're watching live or if you're watching replay. Okay, and also where you tuning in from. Okay, let me know how many of you guys are on Herbalife right now, and how are you doing on your Herbalife journey. Okay, so what are the three? I'm gonna just list three habits today. I know there are many habits that can kind of sabotage your body image and also your body confidence, but I'm just gonna list three habits here. Those are the three habits that I see amongst a lot of the people I've coached and also just in the community of Herbalife here. Right. So take mental notes and also feel free to use the chat box to interact with me, to ask me questions. Okay. And I'm very curious to see where's everyone tuning from. Okay, three habits. Okay, the first habit is constant weighing in. Okay, so how many of you guys have been told, or you like to kind of like always step on the scale and just to check, how is my weight today? Okay, I know that there are certain challenges and certain sort of like marathons that encourage people to weigh in every day, right? And I mean, there are different reasons behind it, but I personally, from my personal coaching experience, I found that when you have someone checking the weight every day, right? It's actually helping, not helping, but it's actually developing the habit of, basing your progress and your result on the number that you see on your scale. Okay, so this is the problem that I see. And a lot of times when you're on, making changes to your nutrition, when you're on the program, there can be a lot of different things that are actually changing in your body, right? Which may not reflect on the scale. Yet, a lot of people have been told, like inside the community, a lot of us have been told that you need to check your weight all the time, whether if it's like every day or every other day or every 5 days or something like that. So seeing the changes in your scale, you can kind of like reflect, what kind of food you can cut out or what are you doing wrong, what you're not doing wrong. Right. So not everyone can have the strong mentality to logically think that, okay, we're just doing this, we're just assessing my progress. Not many people have that strong mentality. Most of us, especially women and men too, we tend to fall into the trap of basing our value, basing how good we are, on that number on the scale that we see. So if we see that we've lost weight, okay, today's weight is lighter than yesterday, then we feel good about ourselves. If we see the way more, then we'll be like, oh man, you start to feel bad about yourself and your body, like, oh, I shouldn't have had that cake, or I shouldn't have had this. It's very easy to start like the negative talk to yourself when you see that weight scale is not in your favor. In your favor, meaning that you want to see weight loss, right? I mean, for people that are working on, weight reduction. So the way I see it is that when you do that constant weighing in, right, it actually creates a lot of mental stress. It does. Trust me. I've been there myself as a coach and as a, student with, weight management. When you're doing your weighing constantly, you are mentally stressed out and also you are afraid. Right. Over time, you actually become afraid to step on the scale and you develop this like hate, almost like a love and hate, but more hate, 80% hate, 20% love relationship with your scale, right? Let me know in the comment below if you have been there before where you are scared to step on the scale. Why you're scared? Because you're scared to find out that your weight, let's say if it's a weight weight loss, scenario. You're afraid to see that your weight is more than, where you started. You're afraid to see that, your weight has not changed. Right. So this is actually a very unhealthy, I see that as a very unhealthy behavior, constantly weighing in, right? Because you're actually focusing too much on the number, and you're chasing too hard on the result of seeing a different number, the result of, seeing yourself lighter. But you are actually ignoring the whole process of what kind of like positive healthy lifestyle changes have you made, what kind of positive habit changes have you made along the way, and also what did you gain from taking the products, right, in terms of health and nutrition, right? And how do the products help your body, help your cells regenerate, right? So when your cells are regenerating, you are actually becoming healthier. Right. So a lot of times, your positive health changes are not reflected on the scale. Right. And then very often, that actually kind of like that often discourages people from keep going, because they're not guided to know that when you're making positive health changes, there can be many other, like improvements and progress shown in your body physically. It may not, it may not reflect in your scale, but things are happening if you're doing things right. Okay. So this is point number one. Okay, number one, I mean, the first habit that can destroy your body confidence, because you've let a scale basically dictate, how you feel about yourself, about your health, and about your body, right? So how can you feel good about your body, because you're letting the scale dictate. Right. So as a coach myself, these days I don't really encourage people to constantly weigh in, right? I do give weighing as an option, right? And I give them a realistic timeline to do the weighing, such as like, do it every 10 days or 14 days, right? And when you do your weighing, if you can, do it with a body composition scale, so you can see, like, get a reference from the scale, even though it's not 100% accurate. Are there changes in your muscle mass? Are there changes in your body fat percentage? Are there changes in your body water content, right? Your internal organ fat, your metabolism, your bone, right? So this is something that I'm more interested in than your overall body mass weight. Okay, so this is the first thing. Now, the second habit that destroys your body confidence when you're on Herbalife is having a diet mentality. Okay, now this one is actually very, very important. I should have said at the beginning, don't go anywhere, don't skip the video, but you have to really pay attention to this one. Having the diet mentality. Now, some of you are like, but I am on a diet. How can I not have a diet mentality? Okay, I need to actually really clarify this. Okay, so, what is a diet mentality, right? A diet mentality is basically, you imagine you having that inner police, a food police inside of you, that's basically helping you kind of like making judgment all the time, right? This food is good, that food is bad. Okay, I can't eat this because it's like, it's making me fat. I can't eat that. Oh, it's fattening. It's too much this. It's too much that. It's gonna make me gain weight. Right. So the diet mentality basically makes you label all the foods. It makes you basically, knowingly, unknowingly judge every act, right? Every actions and every choice or every food that's in front of you. It also makes you judge people, right? Judge people that are actually not helping you lose weight, for example. And in a way, I personally have been in the diet mentality before. And also, yes, diet mentality means that you are over restricting. Okay, you're restricting what you're eating, over restricting what you're eating, and you're restricting yourself not in the balanced, healthy way. You're restricting yourself in a way that I'm on the diet, so I can't eat this, I can't enjoy life. I have to like basically only drink shakes all day long. Right. So this is a diet mentality. A lot of people that are desperate when they come into, the Herbalife community, they want to lose a ton of weight in a short amount of time. So they end up wanting to like, drink shakes all day long and not eating anything, because they know that, hey, if I restrict my calories, if I only drink shakes, then I can lose weight easily and fast, right? Yes, well, you will lose the weight fast, but the thing is, right, it's not sustainable. You're gonna feel miserable. you will want to vomit, right? Because you are not having the joy of living a balanced lifestyle. The shakes are there to help, to help you, with the extra nutrients and everything, but at the same time you have to eat, okay? And that's something that I have to stress to everyone. I still get people asking me, like, can I just drink shakes all day long? I'm like, no, you cannot. And like for my personal students, I have my own meal plan where I just guide them and give them the proper guidance of, okay, how many shakes you should be drinking, like one shake or two shakes a day. All right, and then what else you should be eating with it, right? So the whole purpose here, while you're on Herbalife, is for you to actually enjoy a healthy lifestyle, and also for you to learn how to make positive, habit changes, right? And for you to also learn, how can you make wiser, smarter food choices so that you are feeding your body with a type of food that can actually help your body regenerate better, help your body become, healthier, and you glow and you feel more energetic, versus what type of food that you have been feeding your body that actually don't really provide nutrients to your body, but in a way they, worsen your digestion, right? They make you sluggish, right? And they make you, what else, want to sleep, and they basically, accumulate, accumulate a lot of different types of, like, inflammation and toxin in your body, right? So without judging, without labeling food, like, we have to come into this space, calm, with kindness and compassion for our body, and knowing, what sort of, like, food balance, what kind of, like, food choices we need to make, and what kind of adjustment, what kind of changes and adjustments we need to make in order for me to be healthy. And as I said to a lot of people, once you become healthier, your body weight, if you want to work on weight loss, your body will find its balance, and it will lose the weight naturally. Okay, so this is point number two. Okay, it's time to ditch the diet mentality where, like, you're over restricting yourself, and you think that I need to do this for 2 weeks. I just need to, like, not eat and drink shakes for 2 weeks, and everything else is just gonna make me fat. Okay, that is just pure ignorance. That's just pure blindness. Like, you come into this totally blind and thinking that you just need to starve and restrict yourself, then you will lose the weight. But then, have you thought about what happens afterwards? What happens after you've lost the weight as a result of, doing the whole extreme crash diet thing? Right. Most likely your weight will bounce back and you will go back to your old habits, right? And then you're going to start the cycle all over again, right? That you're going to be okay with, okay, gaining some weight back. And then you're going to not be okay with gaining the weight back, because you're going to be like, oh my God, I actually lost a ton of weight. I need to lose weight again. Now, let me do 3 shakes a day, no food for 2 weeks, and then I'll be happy with myself again, right? You can see this is a very toxic cycle, right? And I really don't want to coach people that have this kind of mentality. It's okay if you have the diet mentality now, but if you're willing to change, if willing to open the doors and want to learn more about how can you get yourself out of that toxic cycle, how can you, start living a long-term healthy lifestyle so that you can feel good in your body, feel confident and fit finally, without always having to worry about your weight and, like, what kind of food that you should restrict, then, I'm here for you. Okay, lastly, this is actually one of my favorite one. Okay, the third habit that can destroy your body confidence while you're on Herbalife is always comparing yourself, comparing your body to other people, to other people's progress, right? And especially when you're in a weight loss challenge or in some kind of, like, marathon, right? There are a lot of other people around. I'm just gonna hold it up. Those of you who came in late, you can see this, right? So the last habit I'm talking about now is comparing your body progress to other people's body progress. Right. I'm just gonna hold it up. Right. It's very easy to compare, like, oh my God, that person lost, say, 5 pounds this time. I didn't lose anything. Man, what's wrong with me? What did that person do right? What did I do wrong? Okay. Firstly, stop thinking that you did something wrong. Okay, you have to recognize that everyone's body is different. Everyone's wellness profile is different. Okay. And it may seem easier for some people to lose weight because of, their different body profile, right? And because of their unique body composition, their hormones, their metabolism, their nutrition intake. Everyone's nutrition intake is different, right? And what they need in terms of like meals and even the Herbalife package is also different. And what else? Lifestyle is very different. Genetic makeup is very different, right? Stress level is also very different. I don't have enough fingers to count. Stress level is very different. Sleep pattern, sleep quality, sleep pattern is very different too, right? So it's very hard for you to compare your progress to person B, person C, D, E in the competition or in the challenge or just other people around you in your fit club, in your nutrition club, right? You have to really focus on your own body. So, how do you do that? Firstly, you got to really come to terms with the fact that your body is unique. Your body has its unique composition, its type, its what else? Constitution. In Chinese medicine, we say constitution, also your own unique genetic makeup, your metabolism and everything, right? So it's very important for you to work with your coach to find out that for your unique body profile, how should you, take the products, what nutritions are very important, how should you eat, right? And what kind of lifestyle changes you need, right? And really just focus on your own plan, right? Your own journey rather than focusing on other people and get desperate. A lot of times we get very agitated, we get frustrated, we get desperate when we see that other people are getting like weight loss results and we are not, they're getting recognized. And that is something I don't do anymore, is to recognize people for losing weight, because I know how like emotionally, how should I say, stressful that can be, for the person that's getting recognized, to be honest. Well, the person will feel good at the moment, but also the person afterwards will feel like, oh man, I better keep up with it. And also for the people around them, I know that it's important to share the joy, to share the joy, but also at the same time, to recognize people for losing weight could also further reinforce the fact that, been been thin or losing weight is a good thing. If someone gains weight, it's a bad thing. It's already, like a big part. It's already the idea that's being accepted by the majority of our society now, that weight gain is bad and weight loss is good. So I don't want to contribute to that idea anymore. Well, I call it the diet culture, diet mentality, right? Meanwhile, I do know that, it is 100% okay for someone to want to lose weight, right? For different reasons. But also at the same time, you have to get clear with your reason of wanting to lose weight and come up with the realistic plan with your coach of how to really get to that healthy weight loss result without, sabotaging your body confidence, and without too much negative talk, and without, feeling like you have to live a very restrictive lifestyle, right? And these three habits, constant weighing in, diet mentality, and comparing yourself to others, these are the three common habits that I see from people that are on Herbalife nutrition and also inside the Herbalife community. And I want to point these out because I think it's really time to start practicing, healthy lifestyle, start, using the products as part of your healthy lifestyle with that, positive body confidence and body positive mentality, and the attitude and the practices and the behavior, rather than falling into the conventional way of practicing healthy lifestyle with the diet mentality, right? With that, with the diet culture, with the diet cultural, how should I say it, diet cultural expectation, right? And I think it's time to stop that. And it's really time to step up and go, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to achieve the smart result with the right mentality, with the body positive mentality, so that I can feel good. I can feel good. I can feel sexy. I can feel confident, attractive about myself in my body. Okay, without feeling like I'm shit and my body is like crap comparing to other people, and I gotta like drink shakes all day long to get the result. I don't want anyone to do that. Okay, so these are the this is something that I want to share here today, and I hope you guys enjoy this talk. It's real talk, okay? It's real talk based on my experience, and I know that some of you guys really enjoy what I do here, my style, and you would like to work with me. And the answer is it's very easy. It is possible, of course. So I have Body Confidence Club, which is a private coaching, private small group coaching open to women. Okay, I know it's for women only, and we are learning together. You will get your bi-weekly coaching call with me, and also together with your workbook, and you have video courses that you can access anytime. So this is something that you can get for a lifetime basically, and you get a whole year worth of, live coaching with me where you can ask me questions and you can work with me directly on building your body confidence, on how to use Herbalife, in a body positive way, in an effective way where you see results, you see health and wellness results, but also at the same time you are, living a healthy and happy lifestyle at the same time, right? We do a lot of mindset training. We do a lot of energy management as well, so that you actually get a whole, a holistic package with me. Okay, so I really look forward to a lot of you guys working with me inside Body Confidence Club. You can find out more details in the description after the video. And of course, feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram or Facebook at Authentic Energy. Okay, you can also send an email to our team at nutrition at authenticenergy.co. Okay, so this is it for me today. I look forward to seeing you guys again next Wednesday. And of course, if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments and let me know if you're watching live or replay. Okay, so take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Bye bye.